As we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, it's the final game of... Wild Card weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
We got three, 20.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Again, they'll run with Freeman. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Dalton off play action. Over the middle, it's Thomas at the 37. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Look at a short run. We praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Second down, Dalton. Surveying the field. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. It's second down. Dalton looking. This will be caught at about the 5. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Here's Dalton. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
Hey, let's make it a long game. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Dalton on third and goal. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. On second down, Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A first down carry here for Johnson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. So 1 quarter in the books. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Hit as he threw it. Charles, that ball's got to come out quicker.
It does, and the way that happens, know where you need to go with the ball in pre-snap. Has to read the coverage, has to have a great idea so he knows he can get rid of it right now to an open receiver.
Because he had no back in there to protect him with that 5-wide set.
So you know what, you become your own blitz control because you got to deliver the ball and know you're going to get hit.
They go back to the air here after the INT. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got time in the pocket. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are in for 6. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they were to the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Matthews has it right side. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Second down, Winston. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there as they move the chains. On 1st and 10, Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Winston now from the 50. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. That's complete. It's Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll get 16 yards there. And that leads to a San Francisco first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Ready?
Now Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And the offense moving quickly. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They go to Johnson again. And he'll at least... And now the Lions going to stop this momentarily as they call a timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Certainly their offense has sputtered here a little bit in the first half as they finally do get on the board, but they only have 3.
Well, at least it eases the frustration a bit, doesn't it? To be able to get some points on the board, feel a little bit better about themselves as they go into the locker room and try and regroup.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll come out in the pistol. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. This is taken at the 18. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A 1st down throw for Winston. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A second down throw for Winston. And Bright has it over the middle. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. And caught. Right side. Green. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. So we come upon, okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Winston. And Matthews has it right side. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Jameis now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. But pretty good coverage there. And both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Underneath for Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Second down, Winston. That's complete. It's Gordon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Winston. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adrian Claymore in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now Hightower. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They run. It's Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And the coach has decided to...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Second down, Dalton. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Back now at Ford Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Three yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out here in the eye. They toss to Freeman. And some room to maneuver. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They go play action here on 1st down. Finding time. Looking left sideline, incomplete. second down now after the incompletion.
Time right, time right. Set 380. We got 380.
This is Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. The Detroit defense, we get set to watch them go. And they were back in the red zone last time defensively, but they were able to get that 4th down stop.
Gave up no points in a situation where you expect at least 3 to go on the board. I have a feeling that after that stop, maybe a few taunts went across the way that said, maybe next time, guys, you might want to kick it.
We'll see if they can get another stop on this drive. Jameis to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Winston. Dumping it off for Johnson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. A gain of 8 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Green with a catch left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A.J. Green, 53 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. He's got time. Now a desperate, and that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 35. That time, 35 yards. to throw. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's brought down. 13 yards there on the pickup. And it'll be first down Lions. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now Dalton. His throw caught at about the 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. All right, here's Dalton. Surveying the field. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And right now I take my rudimentary kindergarten skills and draw where the tackle box would be, because that was close. I thought he was in the tackle box. He has to be very careful where he gets rid of the football from that spot.
Yeah, they say there was a receiver in the area there.
Yeah. There's always a receiver in the area.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And he's able to put it through. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Winston to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Winston. And Green with a catch left side. He got 29 yards that time.
Shut down.
So it's all up to the other Matty Ice. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So it's all up to the other Matty Ice. Matt Bryant now. This to advance to the divisional round. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And an overtime playoff game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
That's exactly right. Whoever scores first, unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out. But remember this, no matter how far we go in overtime, in the regular season, there was only 1 period. Here, we're going to go until we have a winner.
Nothing between these 2 teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Winston now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On third down, Winston. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Winston on fourth down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Winston now to throw on first down. Gets it to Gordon. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll try to throw now. Winston. It's complete to Fuller. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They run with Hightower, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. As the fans exit.